Hey, Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic here. Today what we have is a bit of a, I wouldn't say a tool review, but just one of the tools that I purchased that I'd like to show how it works. And just one of the specific uses, there would be many. But what I got is, it's the, I'm not sure even how to pronounce it, Vividia ME Professional Borescope, Oasis Scientific and Company, and it's the model ME, as in Mike Echo 610. Now I got this, basically I think it's good to be able to look into the cylinder if you want to see damage or whatever in there. But the thing that I like about this is it's an articulating borescope. So before I go into a cylinder and show you how it works, let me take it out of the box and just show you what I mean about the articulating part of it. Now what I think is cool is this has a joystick on it, and what you can do is you can do this kind of stuff with it. It can move different ways. Now I've already tried it in the bore. I am no expert with this by any means, but I have looked into a cylinder with it and just trying to learn. It's one of those learn as you go things, because depending on how you put this in, that's the way you want. You'll have to move your little joystick here to get that to move. But it gives you a very, what I feel is a very good picture. So we'll get into a cylinder bore and we'll take a look at that. One of the things to remember though, and one of the reasons I got it, is it's not only for automotive. I mean, if you do any kind of work in your house or anything, you want to drill a hole in the wall, see what's going on in there, it's great for that. I wish I would have had this when I was working on my backhoe and the injection pump on it, and I can put a link to that here. But where we had to go, I was using a mirror, and this would have been awesome to be able to set up in there and look at what I wanted to with this rather than a mirror, because a mirror and holding the light, as you may know, is a pain. This has both because it is lit, and I'll show you some of that as we go in there. Once again, I'm no expert with this. This is just to show you what it is, what it'll do. If I have more uses along the way, I'll let you know. And of course, it is USB rechargeable. You can record with it with the HDMI, but I'm not going to get into too much of that. I am just going to get into the cylinder and just look around in there. There is, as far as I know, no problem with this particular cylinder. We're going to do it on the Honda here, but just to show you the clearness of the picture and how well it works. So I'm just going to turn it on. I don't know how well it'll show up. I know I can do picture captures and stuff, and I don't think I'll get into doing a picture-in-picture on it right now, but I think you can see how well the camera does show up. Of course, there's your light, and you have different levels of lighting to help you out, but let's go down in the cylinder bore. Oh man, and there is a picture of your top of your piston. We'll back it out just a hair. It's, like I said, it's tricky, but now if you want to go and look at your cylinder, your piston, and the wear on it, you can just by moving this. But it does give you a very good look at your piston and your cylinder itself. But that's the kind of picture you can get with this. I hope it shows up here. It looks like it is. So, you know, if you'd have some kind of problem in there, or a valve came down and smashed onto the piston, you could be able to tell, but it's a nice clear picture. And we'll let it go at that for now till I learn a little more about this. Yeah, it has a great picture, and being able to move that around like that is great. I know you can get the ones for your phone that you can put in there, and they're very cheap. This is a rather expensive tool, no doubt about it. The phone ones are relatively cheap, but it's, you know, what you can do with them. So this tool, it was great as far as I'm concerned. I have a cheaper handheld model, which I don't think it has as good of a picture, and it has the mirror and stuff, but it's still tough. It's not as good as a picture as this. So with saying that, I like this so far. It works well. So we will see what other uses we can find for this, and I'm sure there are plenty. But anyhow, this is Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic saying, just remember, if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. Thanks for watching. See ya. So if you did happen to stick around, here is the other inspection camera that I said about. Now, as you can see, you know, this one isn't articulating, so you get down in this cylinder and it's a little harder to do stuff with. So you can pull back and see a little bit of it, and I don't think the picture is near as good as on the other one. So that's just a little comparison. This one's okay, don't get me wrong. You know, you could see some stuff in there, and you could probably bend this a little bit, use the mirror, but I had the mirror on, and well, that's a little tough too. So that's just the limitations of this compared to the other Borescope.
Oh, you dirty, rotten bolt! Bolt, how could you break off? You dirty, rotten mother! Oh, dirty, rotten, how dare you break? Oh, I can't believe it broke off! Not again! Oh, man alive! Son of a... Oh, I can't believe it broke off! Jesus! No wonder I'm the disgruntled mechanic!